What is that guy doing on top of the... Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's check the top left-hand, or top right-hand corner.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Man, I'm really excited about those trials. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Just more stuff to do that's off the beaten path. I love that there was literally no sign of those. Maybe when you beat the game it says something about them or something, but I just completely walked blind into that. That was really cool. I was a little worried because I was like, I beat it on my first try and I had no idea what I was doing and I haven't played the game in a week. So I felt like the difficulty was not that great, but now that I know that there's a harder version, I'm pretty happy with that. Because you don't want that to be super duper difficult, because you'd have to run back out there and try it again later if you couldn't do it right now, you know. That would be kind of annoying. So I like that the one that you stumble upon is kind of just a base level, this is how it works, and then the difficult one is back at the hideout. Yeah, I thought it was just a story thing or something when I saw that rock before. Like, it did not click in my head that it would be some kind of mechanic. I just thought it was like, oh, look, there's some stones that are broken. There's stones that look like the one in the hideout. Like, I thought it was a story thing. Yeah, to be fair, I almost lost. Because I thought the time would be much more important. And also, like, that one being Titan, I was trying to... Oh yeah, we already did this. I was trying to do blocks, and I kept failing them. So what the heck? Is he not in the desert at all? Maybe he's... Yeah, you know, I'm kind of like curious if there's like now that you beat the game, go explore. You might find some things, like, you know, just some kind of general like, hey, there's stuff you missed. I wouldn't want him to like point it out on the map, but it's cool because as long as you find one, it's one of those things where like, because there's obviously going to be one for each icon, you really only have to find one, and then you know how many there's going to be. You know what I mean? So it works in its own favor, because you're not going to be like, I wonder if I found them all. Like, it's pretty obvious there's going to be one per icon. So as long as you just find one, which is pretty... it's pretty likely you're going to find at least one because of these hunts that are more open-ended. You're going to end up accidentally hitting one like I did. I didn't check the middle, but given that there's NPCs in here, I seriously doubt he's in here. Oh, the NPCs moved. What the?
Enough of you, are there?
You know what? You want to fight? I'll give you a fight. Is that it?
Good girl. Faster!
Alright, I'm pretty convinced he's not in the main desert. I mean, unless he's just in some random sand dune that you like walk up to and then he pops out. That doesn't seem to be the way of these hunts. They seem to be in like arenas. So I'm gonna check here again. I'm gonna check the south part of the South Desert.
None of the stalls were plundered this time, thanks be to God.
We need to comb the desert.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that a it is. Why is he not popping up?
Safe.
You let me get so close. I like that enemies are still pretty fun to fight, even if you just walk around. Like, the mini-boss enemies still take, like, 2 staggers to kill, sometimes. This guy's level 33, and I'm, like, kinda not killing him very fast.
Too slow.
It can't be because the scaling on the items in this game are total trash. Couldn't be that. Couldn't be that my weapons get like 2 attack when I upgrade them.
Ready, go?
Okay. It's pretty funny to see the difference between the equipment and just the regular level ups. You could just go up a regular level and get twice as much as you're getting from an equipment upgrade that takes you 3 side quests to achieve. Yeah, still looking for this hunt. He's over there. I think I got 70 earlier. Can't remember. Starting to think this is not in the desert at all. I want to say I got like 72 or something once.
All right.
I'm gonna check over here, and if he's not here, I'm gonna start just checking arenas. Alright. Hmm. 69,420 is optimal.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Yeah, I'm doing too much damage. I'm gonna laugh when he's in the main desert and he's just sitting in some random sand dune.
I think we'd better shut up.
Sounds like something's happening in the square.
Once you go flat, you never go back. So this is like very much not the desert,
Nothing to report.
but
Same as yesterday.
it's by the desert. And there's some very obvious arenas down here. Also, this is where the traders come through, so I don't know, maybe. Oh. This is just some goblins. I don't think he'd be... What about here? Is that like way too far away from the desert? I mean, probably, but I'm running out of options. This hunt really wants me to not finish the game today.
Run like the wind.
Playing hard to get. Oh. That looks like a regular salamander. Heligaroo. The heck is that?
No holding back.
Titan's Wake. I don't imagine he'd be in the Steps of the Forgotten. I mean, this is the most obvious, but didn't we already fight something there? I don't remember. I don't remember if we fought something here or if I was like, we're definitely going to fight something here and then never fought something here.
Ready, go?
That's probably the case. I probably said we're going to fight something here and then never did, and then he's probably here. Is it? I don't think so. I thought that was... Well, hold on, let me see. Because if there's a river right next to it, then you're right.
All right.
Alright, you're right. Yeah, this is where we fought... What's his name? Whee!
I can walk from here.
That was interesting. How's it going, Aaron? Yeah. So, I mean, maybe. This is definitely not the desert, though. It's literally a riverside spot. But... And... merchants would never go over here, because it's like a dead end. So if he's here, I'm going to be slightly upset. I don't remember the name. It's an S hunt. I gotta fight like a million plants. I wanna fight you! There's gotta be something big here at some point. If it's not this guy, it's something else. Oh, there's something over there. Is that just a regular dragon? It's just a regular salamander. Hello. New enemies approach. What? You can't do that. New enemies approach. What's going on? Yo, thanks, Green. Appreciate it, man. Great to see you. What is going on? Look at all these scorpions.
Nice try.
Suddenly Scorpion Party. You guys line up. Scorpion ambush. I don't think I've ever seen the new enemies approach dialogue when it's not like a story fight or a quest fight. That's why I was so confused. Alright, well, this area is now a scorpion ambush. Good to know. Yes. That entire trip was worth it. I got 3 sharp fangs. So where the heck is this? Could it be here? And like it couldn't be in the mines. There's no way. It would say something about the mines. Is this like part of the desert even though it's called the fields? I mean, this is obviously field. Is it all desert, though? That was the most exaggerated plank pool of all time. Yeah, he's not gonna be here. There's no way. Is there like a... Is there another part of the desert in a different area? I am lost. He's got to be here, and I just missed him. It's got to be. He's got to just be somewhere weird.
Good girl. Faster.
I am not lost in every game ever. You telling me you read the description of this hunt and then just immediately walked to it? Is that what you're telling me? Do you have factual evidence of this? Exactly, shut up. I'm just gonna have to comb the desert. Just gonna have to go back and forth. Let me check the north one more time. He's not in the north. You can't be in the north. It's gotta be here or the south. What if they what if they Final Fantasy 12'd it? And you have to actually do something. Like you have to kill a bunch of enemies in the desert and then he like appears. That would be cool, but at the same time, I would be very upset. Oh, is that him? I found him. It would be cool if they did something like that, but I'd be so upset if all the other ones were normal and then this one like randomly you had to kill stuff. But no, he was in this corner. I don't think I really went too far into this corner, so that's my bad. I figured I could see him from here. I knew he had to be here. Because that's all they said was the desert.
Be safe.
Alright, so we already fought something similar to this. So it's not exactly a new enemy, but I'm sure he's going to have some new attacks just like the... Oh, okay. Okay. Just like the big Iron Soldier had. He's going to be a tougher version. New attacks. Woo! This guy's got some interesting attacks. Ow. Dude, why are they so beefy? Look at the beef on this guy. Woo. Get frozen. Dude, that move is so good. Holy crap! Like, holy crap, it's so good. The stagger bar is kind of fast. I was with my limit only on one ability and I almost got 70k. Oh, that's something. These attacks are cool, but they're pretty easy to dodge. Dude, this move is just busted. Look at how long he's frozen. That move is busted. Actually busted. Look at this. And it's not even a skill. I can do that every time. It froze his attack when I froze him. That was interesting. There's 70,000. Ow. I can't believe how good Shiva is. Shiva's just actually nuts. I was an S rank, I made it look like a fool. I will say the one time he hit me, it did a lot of damage. But the fact that you can, like... Well, I'm not in combat, I don't think it works, but... I think you can Shiva dash off your regular dash. But maybe not. Alright, I don't think I can get...
Come back.
The... super sword yet. I think I was more than just one orichalcum short.
What's that for you, dear?
Yeah, I need 2 dark steel and a primitive battle horn. For that I need a stone tongue, and for this I need a stained loincloth. And for this I need a gelatinous... So there's definitely some... There's definitely going to be a lot more hunts. I don't know if they're all going to be like post-game or if they're just going to be during the next section, but we got some more hunts for sure. Still have a lot of stuff to get that I haven't heard of yet. Oh, I have a new letter. I might as well go read it. You can't make this ultra-powerful super equipment. You need a stained loincloth first.
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to this.
Go already. It's been years. You still haven't left. Thanks again for helping get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode gallantly to our rescue, I reckon poor Orwain and them lot would still be stuck stilling Blightwater over a bonner. There's always room for improvement, though, so don't get your knickers in a knot should I come a-knocking at your chamber door looking for more spheres and ash and whatnot. Thanks, Mid. There's but one crystal left needs cracking, but one man who can do it. See that you don't miss. Wow, you took the time to write me that letter? Come on, Otto.
I still say it were a compliment.
Say it all you like. Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair.
Why?
But interrupt me, and it's over.
Why does she
Understood?
hate Mid so much?
Barnabas Tharm, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I was hoping we'd get more information about Barnabas. We still don't know much about him. And it seems like he was kind of just chilling while all these other wars were happening. I still think it's really cool that Waloed ended up being like the final boss, because at the beginning of the game it seems like it's going to be the Empire, obviously. It's cool how it all kind of falls apart. Waloed just kind of watches it all happen and then swoops in when the time is right. But that, I mean, it makes sense because Ultima wanted us to get stronger before coming after us. It's cool how it all kind of panned out. Another side quest? No way.
Please, Your Grace,
Oh,
stay
Yote.
strong.
I'll do anything for Yote.
Ah, my Lord Marquis.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his Grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by.
I don't
And
think
our
it's gonna
supplies are
work.
almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
For Joshua,
I can't right now.
anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A loincloth.
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse.
I'm gonna laugh when we have to go back to that same area I was just
discovered a
in.
patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria.
no.
But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The Stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
This sounds like a fun quest. Instead of just go to the hills and pick up some plants and then you go there and it's like, oh no, scorpion attack. This is like an actual scary area. That's like interesting to go back and explore. Although, to be fair, it's kind of just right there. Thought there'd be a bit more to it, but... Whee! I like how she was like, will you please help me find this? And I was like, sure. And then as soon as I said I'll go get it, she's like, are you sure? It's gonna be dangerous. Like, hey, I already committed to this. Listen, me not finding Chronos' house was not that funny.
Here's the aqueduct.
It was a
Now to find our Stonerwort.
common mistake.
Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
I see zero humor.
Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing
Imagine
for it.
finding my misfortune funny.
Soil and stone!
Who would do such a thing? what I meant to do, but okay. Look at this, he just got up and I almost staggered him again.
Slow.
I really wish I could stagger during this attack and like cancel it, but well, I can parry it at least. Torgal, did you kill everything else while I was doing that? Good doggo. I got some clam shells. And some sharp fangs. I should just bring her back the clam shells. I couldn't find the plants, but I got some clam shells.
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Pet the dog. What
Right.
dog?
That should do it.
I don't see a dog.
Let's get these back to Yote.
Where's the dog? I don't see the dog. He must be in Chrono's house, which you guys find so funny that I couldn't find. Perhaps I can't find the dog either.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Alright, at least this is only one quick side quest.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
She's got a point. Level up. Pause shit. I got 50 HP from that level up. 50. Equipping a new piece of armor gets me 2. I would have to upgrade my armor 25 times to get the same HP buff as a single level up. And I'm level 40 something.
How do you split the sea?
The balance is a bit whack. Wait, Doggo's chilling by the bard. Play a tune for my doggo.
I have no reason to assume other.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I
Heretofore.
believe I know where to find the more complete example. One that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus? I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
We all gotta lift up our drinks and go,
Mid said I can ride the
"Hiya!" or something. Yar.
My apologies.
How did it take you so long to walk from there to
where we're
here?
going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav, do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. I might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though, just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Well, I'm confused. Why did he say that? She said, "You'll be needing passage home." And Joshua was like, confused by that? I don't understand. What? I don't understand. What is he saying? Like, what? I'm very confused by that line.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Well, then he should have spoken up earlier when he said only me and Joshua will be going. But he said only me and Joshua are going, and Joshua, like, nodded at him. Like, yes, I agree with this. So that didn't make any sense. The only thing I can think of is that he's hiding something. Like... like, for some reason he thinks that we're not going to return. But then he wouldn't have said anything. He wouldn't have said out loud, like, but, oh, never mind. Unless it's just really bad writing. Like, in some really poorly written stories, a character will be like, oh wait, never mind, to like show that they have a secret. That's the only thing I could think of. Because why else would he say that? That was really weird. I don't know why they said that. It's not really... We don't really know, because when Clive took... When Clive took the power of the... not the Phoenix. Garuda... It... I think both with Garuda and Titan, we took the powers, and it seemed like they lost their ability to, like, semi-prime, but they were still able to prime. Like, they still turned it... Like, Titan completely turned into Titan after we already had Titan powers, from what I remember. And I think Garuda did the same. Bahamut seems like we stole the power completely from him, but we've yet to see him do anything since then. And Shiva, we don't know yet. We haven't seen her do anything since we took it. So it seems like, at the very least, you can at least still go Akashic and go, like, full prime nutso. But whether or not you can, like, actually harness and use your own powers normally, we haven't seen yet. We do know, for a fact, that when we took Garuda's powers, she could no longer use her regular powers. But that might have been a special case. But it seems like when you take their powers, you take... their, like, semi-prime form. The summon is still inside them, but they lose their ability to, like, use it on their own volition. Because we've yet to see anyone use regular summon powers after we've taken them. But we have seen them go crazy and turn into full prime form, so. But maybe because of the way we took the powers from her, she still has her powers, we have no idea. We haven't even seen her, like, in the party since then, so we don't even know if she can, like, use magic or not. So I guess we'll find out. And thankfully there's no more quests, so I can actually keep going. Yeah, we might see.
Here you go.
Shortly. We can only see it with either Dion or Jill, because the others are dead, so...
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
I'm still so interested in Dion. Like, what's gonna happen with Dion? They built him up so well. And I thought that was gonna I thought that was gonna be the end of his character. And now they're keeping him going, and it's really interesting. This is very Final feeling. The whole game has taken place up here, and now we're finally stepping into Odin territory for the first time.